welcome to the Muscle Car Modeler. My name is Ral, and kind of curious. I want to share this with you and get your feedback and input on what you guys think of resin kits. I happen to love them. I've got a number of them, but I don't know how you guys feel about reviews or sharing or what I get. But here's one I recently picked up. This is from MCW, and it's a 73 Trans Am, as it's kind of shown on the box here. Now I bought it $60 shipped. It's got a price of $55 on here, and you need a donor kit for this, and I've got some plans for it. And I'll have to say I've bought a number of MCW kits, and this is not one of the cleanest ones. So I'm not really sure what's up with that, but I'm going to share it with you anyway. So let me just start taking some of these parts out. It comes pretty complete, but not 100%. There's some directions. And so here we go. Let's unwrap the body. And this is exactly how I got it. Got a lot of flash to trim out of it. Okay, here's the interior tub. It's in there. Here's the interior tub. And it's pretty much right out of MPC. And this one's the Trans Am body. It's mostly the Formula 400. This one's a little twisted. You can kind of see it, but I can twist it. And some of these resin ones, once you glue the interior tub in there and the body, it'll square itself out. But this one has a lot of flash and a lot of cleanup that I'm going to need to do. But the body itself is really nice. It's got the Trans Am vents here, but the rest of this comes from the donor kit, the Trans Am parts. And then I got to clean up the grill opening and all these openings. So the body's pretty nice. Here's the hood. Comes with a Trans Am hood, which is pretty much a copy right out of the 71 Trans Am kit. I don't see any warpage on this, but I'll have to fit that. And then the next bag here is some of the other parts. Here's the front spoiler piece. Here's the rear spoiler to glue on, which this needs some cleanup. Here's the grill insert, and then the two bucket seats. The dash and the steering wheel are from the donor kit. It's meant to be used the 79 Trans Am. Here's the shaker base and the shaker itself, and then the rear valance, which is going to be some cleanup. You can expect a lot of cleanup with resin. Some are much better than others. Like I said, some of the MCW kits I've gotten are much nicer than this one, but I can still work with this. It came with tires. Not too excited about these tires, so I'll be changing these out, but this is what it came with. And they're hard resin, they're not rubber, so they need some cleanup. I don't plan on using these. I'm going to use a white leather tire of some kind. These are more like a red line or white line, so I'll put those away. And I already have a 79 kit for the donor. I also plan on doing this one in some sort of Brewster green. But here's the decals I got from Keith Marks. If you guys hear me talk about Keith Marks, they're green and gold and black. And he printed those up for me. I've used a number of his decals, but that's the set I bought for this one. MCW also gives you instructions. Now also in the box here are the taillights, but they're molded in clear resin. I don't have a problem with that, but that might be an issue for a few people. I will do them in stoplight red paint. But there's a guy, Mark Nellis, on Facebook. He sells resin ones of these that are really nice, molded in red. And I believe they're a little bit better and a little bit bigger for fitting in the taillight area, so they're a bit more accurate. I haven't actually bought those from him, but I've seen pictures of them, and I've bought other taillights from him and some stuff from him, so he's been a big help and helped me with some parts. So shout out to Mark if you're watching, and hopefully I said your last name right. And then one disappointment for me on this particular one. Here's the bumpers MCW sent. The front grill and headlights, not too bad. There's mold lines on the inside. I don't know if well, they're kind of rough and I could deal with them. But I already had an original chrome one. So I'm going to use this one. And then the rear bumper I got was pretty rough. There's a bubble gap right there, and it's pretty rough, and it was going to need a lot of work to clean it up. So I'm like, all right, I can do it. I need to send it out for chrome. So kind of put the word out there, and then I was able to buy an original chrome bumper. So this one needs the chrome is scratched. There's a couple areas with some marks on it, but I will clean this one up and get it re-chromed. So while I'm re-chroming this, I'll chrome that. Plus, it came with 2 sets of wheels. I need to chrome those. Matter of fact, I threw them in here because this is my box of stuff that needs to get out to chrome. But it comes with the Pontiac Rallies, and it also comes with a set of the honeycombs. Now for a 73 Trans Am, I'm really leaning towards these honeycombs. Got them on a 71 Trans Am that I built as well, which I have not shared with you guys, but I will someday. And so I'm going to get both sets of these wheels chromed, and I'll decide exactly which ones I'll go with. Another little insert on this video. Like I mentioned, these decals from Keith Marks. Just to let you guys know, he'll do custom work for you too if you ask him. It may cost you a little extra. On this particular one, these letters on the side here, I want to use Super Duty 455. So if you can see that, they're black on his sheet. And nowhere else on the sheet does he have green Super Duty 455. But I thought they would look good because I'm doing this. I'm not doing a true correct for 73 Brewster green. I'm doing more of a metallic green, a little bit custom. And these decals have a little bit more golden than the real ones. And here's see if it'll focus on that, his emblems. But he also did the 455 HO for me in gold. So he did a little extra sheet section for me. And it really depends on how much work or effort he puts into it on, you know, charge you or whatnot. So appreciate the help there, Keith. You know, I love your decals. And I just wanted to show you guys that. And then one other part that I got for this project are these mirrors. I buy a ton of these because MPC, if I could say it, I don't know why I can't say it, they don't have mirrors on their kits, and just like that, this one didn't come with mirrors either. So these are from Scale Equipment Limited. But anyway, I bought a number of these, so all of my MPC Firebirds and Camaros have these mirrors on them. I just wanted to share that with you too and let you know that's where I'm getting these. So when you see this product on the car as I'm building that, or however much I show when I get to it, but I just want you to know where I get some of this stuff, and then you ask for help on some of the stuff, you can get it. But just a little insert there for you, and thank you. But I just figured I'd just take a little bit of time here and then share this resin kit with you and get your feedback on what people on that are watching my channel think of resin, and share their stories with me. I've had some that didn't go so well, but most of them have gone really well, and I cut them up. Like this one's just a little twisted. There's ways to deal with that, but sometimes just putting the interior in and the chassis in, and it fits much better. This one's kind of thin. Model House would do much thicker and beef it all up. And then you got to work with them a little bit. But so I'll be cleaning this one up, getting it primed and painted, and I got lots of trimming, lots of sanding, and lots of fitting on this one to see where I'm at and get the hood squared up in this thing. Make sure it's not as twisted as it could possibly be. But that's some of the challenges with resin. But I really like it. And my other option is to find a 71 Trans Am body kit, which those are pretty rare. And then just do some of the Trans Am conversions, which for a 73, it's really, all I really need is the rear bumper. And I think the interior is actually the same between a 71 and 73 when it comes to the kits. I know this grill insert is 73 specific. But other than that, I think that's really the only real model part that's different between the 71 and the 73 kits. But I figured I would share that with you, get your guys' feedback and input on this video. And thank you for tuning in and sharing with me. And I read all my comments, so please comment. Let me know. And I will continue on, and I'll talk to you guys again. Thank you.